how much definitely you need for your family, how much you should buy for you and for your family, so that in the event of God forbid something happens to you, your family is taken care of properly, and you have a proper mortgage to pay off in the event of something happens to you that becomes into loan, or you have a car loan, or you have some education loan. You should buy towards that specific need of I stands for income replacement. Okay, so F stands for funeral, means like in the country, you need to understand in this country, a funeral is a costly affair. And now you're thinking that, okay, my kids are younger, maybe one kid is 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. And now you're thinking my kid's gonna go to the college, university, maybe 10 years, 20 years, or 15 years from now. Life insurance is for your family. Have you ever wondered how much life insurance you need to buy? Or you just think of $500,000 is a good number? Or you can say I want $1 million insurance policy. It's not that simple actually. We have to discuss in detail what exactly you need is, how much definitely you need for your family. So today I'm going to be diving deep into how much you should buy for you and for your family, so that in the event of God forbid something happens to you, your family is taken care of properly. So life insurance is not something you want to leave lump sum about to your family if God forbid something happens to you. Actually, you need to understand how much and what purposes you need this life insurance proceed to be used for your family on a different heads, right? So we will be talking about what exactly are the points we should ponder before taking a decision how much insurance you need. So now I'm going to be talking about, as a financial planners, how we determine your need, you as a client need. So the life insurance has a word called life. So you can abbreviate it like LIFE. So I'm going to be talking about exact all these each letters which can help us to determine how much life insurance we need. So first of all, L. So L means how much liability or loan what you have. So for example, if you purchase a home and you have a proper mortgage to pay off in the event of something happens to you, that becomes into loan, or you have a car loan, or you have some education loan. So you put the numbers in front of the L section, which is a loan. Put that's the one of the need which you have to consider, buying the life insurance. Second is I. So I stand for income replacement. So for example, you are working and you're bringing some amount lump sum to your family, and your family is taking care of that money. So for example, you're making $100,000 a year. So means you're bringing every month a certain fixed amount that your family needs, right? So if the event of you're not there, they need income replacement. So in the event of you're not there, you're bringing $100,000. So after tax, maybe $70,000. So means little over $5,000 you're bringing to your home that your family needs, right? So in the event of you're not there, they also need income replacement. So you have to think of how much income replacement your family would need in the event of you're not there. $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, how much you need per month. Based upon that number, that need is calculated, that how much insurance you should buy towards that specific need of I stands for income replacement. Okay. Then third comes, in this country, funeral costs quite a bit. So stands like F. So F stands for funeral, means like in the country, you need to understand in this country, a funeral is a costly affair. Sometimes it costs maybe $10,000 to $50,000 because you're planning for future, right? So you're not planning for today to die, right? So it may happen maybe 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. You gotta think out how much cost of inflation is going off of funeral expenses in this country, and how much you have to set aside in the event of God forbid something happens to you. Your family can use that money towards that head of funeral expenses to do your funeral as per you need, as per your will or wishes. You need to do your funeral. So so maybe $10,000 to $50,000 you keep in that head of F. So LIF. Now what comes next is E. That is education. Means you have a kids, maybe you have 2 kids or 3 kids, and now you're thinking that, okay, my kids are younger, maybe one kid is 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, and now you're thinking my kid's gonna go to the college, university, maybe 10 years, 20 years, or 15 years from now. And since as long as you're there, you're planning for the education, you're saving for their education, But in the event of you're not there, how much you have to leave behind on that head of education, right? So if, for example, if you want your kids to go for 4 years of education, and these days, today's cost of education for 4 days of degree is costing anywhere, if they're living in residence, anywhere from $80,000 to $100,000. So how much is gonna be there for 15 years from now? Maybe $200,000 or maybe $250,000, you know? That's what each kid will have to have. So if suppose you have 3 kids, so you will have around $200,000 for each kid, maybe $600,000. So you could put that amount into that EHAT, like education expenses, right? So that is very, very important to understand, like how you determine the proper need of your life insurance. It's not that you're just going to a grocery store buying potato or vegetables. You have to think about in a logical and rational way that how much insurance your family would need in the absence of you. Because you know, life insurance is not for you. Life insurance is for your family, right? Because it's a death benefit which goes to your family tax-free. And that is the most important thing about understanding that life insurance is always a tax-free benefit. Why? Because in Canada, you're gonna pay taxes one time, whether you make money or not make money, you're gonna pay taxes one time. So life insurance, when we pay the premium to the life insurance policy, we pay after tax dollars. So if suppose we are buying a life insurance or paying $100 per month in that premium, so that $100 is the after tax dollars. So since we already paid the taxes on this $100, so when the proceeds, say for example, the $100 amount is giving you $500,000 of a policy, so that death benefit $500,000 is going to be tax-free because you already paid the taxes before while you're giving the premium to the insurance company, right? So this is something which is very important to understand, like how life insurance is taxed in the hand of the beneficiary, right? So these are the very, very important factors which you need to ponder upon when you're buying a life insurance. So it's not that you're just go and then buying a grocery and then think of like, okay, I want to buy 5 pound of potato bag or 10 pounds of onion bag. It's not like that. You have to have a proper need analysis. For detail about your personal situation, you can call me, you can discuss with me. I'm a Prasoon Srivastava, been in the business for 20 years almost, and then I help a lot of my clients, and I can customize the plan as per your needs. So for example, if you have a loan which to be paid out in 30 years, so you don't have to buy 30 years term policy. We can break it down to 10-year, 20-year, 30-year options, so that as your mortgage is going down, your insurance is also going down, and then your premium is also very competitive. So you know what I mean? Take a very logical decision, discuss with a professional, if not me, any of your financial planner. You can talk to him and discuss your situation and take a proper decision when you're buying a life insurance. So let me share a story of one of my clients. Actually, he walked into my office and then we scheduled a call, and then we were talking about his insured needs, and he said, Prasoon, I just need a $1 million policy. I said, okay, how do you come to this number? He didn't have a clue. So I said, okay, sit down. I've gone through entire analysis I just discussed with you, like loan, income replacement, funeral cost, and kids education. So when I go through entire analysis, he himself said, Prasoon, I would need around $1.7 million insurance. So means it's something which you have to think about a logical way. So then what happens that this person has this $1.7 million of need. Now we also have to think about it. If you are a main earner of the family, so you also think that your spouse also need to be covered, right? So then we also think about the same way that how your spouse is making money. How's her situation or his situation, right? So we can sit together and discuss the need of both the spouses. So suppose you're not there, how much your spouse is going to bring, and then how much income replacement is going to be supplement to your family, right? So those are the things which we can discuss together. And then if you need more detailed analysis, how I can help you to customize your plan, you can message me or call me. I've been there for a long time into this practice, and I can definitely help you to understand what exactly your needs are. similar to the client which I was talking to the other day, and then he finally decided to go for $1.7 million. Though the thing is, sometimes you also have to fine-tune your cash flow, because $1.7 million, he was able to purchase that policy right away because his cash flow was enough. But there are some situations that you can afford maybe $1 million policy premium. Then we can think of, okay, $1 million today, and maybe when your income is a little bit more, the other $700,000 you can supplement maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, but at least you have a plan in place. So stick to the plan and talk to the advisor. That's the right way to do that. If you really think that this video has given you a proper perspective of how life insurance, how much coverage you need to have, share with your friends and families, like it, share with your friends, and don't comment it also. Like, your comment is also important if you need something else also in my other videos. And subscribe to my channel. Thank you once again.